Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. This evening we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Carpenter.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now Lester's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lester's 2-0 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. His past history against John Lester, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. DeJong in an 0-2 hole here. Lester, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch to contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A solid start to this one for John Lester. It's the Cardinals 0, Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's one away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wong has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
the left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. His past history against John Lester, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. Ozuna leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
From the stretch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still 1-2. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 7.
At the plate, Colton Wong. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Javier.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter
left
right
fielder.
here. This guy bounces
Kyle.
around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
All even now, 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Wilson Contreras will be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hayward is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Count is 1-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, Harrison Bader will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Harrison Bader.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next the pitcher Miles Michaelis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Albert Almora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a flare out toward right center. Coming on is Fowler. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
Into the box now, John Lester, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Digging in for his second at bat, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Almora, base runner at first with one out. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Two men on. 2 out, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. He's set, the 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set, the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line drive to center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Settling in now, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just off the inside corner.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. A runner at first with no outs here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
First offering on its way. And a nice changeup that time from Lester to start things out. It's 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Now a curveball misses inside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
DeYoung at second, Goldschmidt at first with no outs. And a double steal try here, and he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. 2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Now the first pitch here from Lester, and that's dead center for strike 1. Fowler stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hayward is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Yadier Molina, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. And it's 1-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for St. Louis.
So striding forward now, Colton Wong. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. On its way is pitch number 75. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Schwarber has a play. 1 away.
Now
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike one. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Miles Michaelis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score.